viewer discretion is advised. Recently, there have been a lot of cases with parents killing their own children or putting their children in a position to be harmed or killed. And you have a lot of people saying, oh, that's a shame. What could I have done? So I've been asking this question, what could a person do to save the children? One way, and probably the main way in particular, is to get involved. Most people don't want to get involved because they say to themselves, this is not my business, and I just don't want to get involved in this situation because it's going to get ugly. But if you care about children, and you don't want to see children getting harmed or killed, sometimes you have to get involved. You have to step in. When you see children in these bad situations, what I would do first is I would go and talk to the parents myself and let them know that I see a problem. And to help save the children, how could I assist you to keep the children from being harmed? Now, if I see that that doesn't work, I'm going to take what I know to the proper authorities, as they say. And I'm going to push the issue. People today need to get involved. We need to stop having this attitude that it is not my business. Because every time one of these children ends up dead, those same people are angry at the parents for letting it happen. All of these children that have came up dead, missing, or whatever, someone knew about the abuse or the mistreatment of these children prior to them losing their lives. Why didn't they get involved? Fear. I see a lot of people today, they want to pretend like they're bad and tough. I ain't scared of nobody. But when it's time to actually prove this toughness, you turn into wet toilet paper. Actually, it seems as if the whole world has turned against children. I can remember when it was fun to be a kid. Saturday morning cartoons. There are all type of events for children then, and it was safe to be there. They have events for children now. You have to worry about drive-bys. There's no security. They've taken Saturday mornings away from children. And now all they have is infomercial. I am sure that pretty much all of us have seen children with parents that are just downright mean. And a lot of times we hate to get involved because we hate to see these children end up in the system. No one wants to break up a family. But I would rather see that child in the system than to see them in a casket. A lot of people that have been killing their children or allowing them to be killed, they suffer from depression. The parents mad at them because they snuck around and had sex and had children. Their man done left them. They don't have a job. Baby cry all the time. They can't go out no more. Won't nobody give gifts anymore because they give it to the children now. I done got fat. I'm ugly since I done had these children. All kind of reasons that they use to depress themselves. And people that suffer from depression are easily to become angry. And if it's a little child, the child is going to get hit, slung, or whatever. But believe this, the child is going to get injured. If you have a friend that suffers from depression and has children, and you can kind of see that the children may be a little scared around their parents, you should confront those parents. Hey man, look, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I can see that you're suffering from depression and your children are scared of you. I said, man, if you hurt those children, man, I'm going to have to turn you in. And I mean it, man, because these children don't deserve that. Whatever you're going through, these children don't deserve it. They didn't ask to be here. So, hey, man, treat those children right in spite of what you're going through. See, you have to keep in mind that when you see things like that, you saw it for a reason. It was not for you not to take action. It is for you to take action. Because why did you see it? A person that has compassion. So if you really have compassion, take fear out of it, take personal feelings out of it, and step in and save the children. They have many programs for single mothers, but they should have programs for families. The ultimate goal should be to keep the family together, not to keep the family separate. Over time, it seems as if people have lost their parental instincts, whereas their first priority is not to save the child, but to save themselves. We have places that are in place that supposedly assist parents with their children or to save children from a crisis. Places like the Pilgrim Faith and CPS. But time and time again, it seems that these people don't actually know how to save a child. They get a call, come out, and for some reason, in spite of the evidence of abuse and mistreatment of children, they put the children back into the home. So CPS is not the answer. You look at these different daycare centers that we have around, where you have footage of people that are employed by these daycare centers are abusing children. So that is not the answer. If you call the police, there's no telling what might happen when the police get there. They might shoot the child. So calling the police is not the answer. If you try to go to a pastor, we have too much evidence of pastors fondling with children. So that is not the answer. The only people that can help save children are the people that's around the children. CPS has failed. The courts have failed. Law enforcement is failing. There actually needs to be pressure applied to the political leaders to do their jobs and stop sitting on their hinds and help solve this problem with the abuse and the murder of children. An unhappy child will grow into an unhappy adult. And the way things have been going, here in the future, we are going to have a lot of unhappy adults roaming the streets, looking for someone to unleash their anger upon. It's just really sad to say that this world is void of love and understanding. The only thing that people in this world today want is self-gratification. and money. If our leaders, appointed leaders, were concerned with saving families, there would be no need for this particular conversation. If America was actually concerned with the people that are here and saving those families instead of saving immigrant families, we won't be having this problem. All of our resources are being spent on immigrants. But what about the people that were here all along? They get no help. If you really want to save children, be concerned and get involved. The children, they are our future. And again, I'm sad to say that the future looks bleak.